Alrighty, welcome back to Danny Lee TV. As you know, I had to go get Sal to get some input, because he's a guy. Don't look at me like that. You know they love your commentary. Alright, so we're going to go all the way back to the court case, and I'm talking to you about it, Sal. I just want you to chime in when you think as though you want to make a valid point. So, if you don't know, Cardi B is currently going to court with Betty G and Jade. Jade is the one that put that message up yesterday on Instagram that I showed you, where it said Offset said to her, let me go to it real quick. Okay, so this is a video. I'm just trying to, jog your memory a little bit. So she says, your wife, I am at Cardi B, has an open criminal case. Why are you writing me? You don't respect her. There's a lot of sugar honey iced tea I haven't exposed yet, but there's a time for that. I'm the queen of talking ish. Now I'm backing it up, in the words of Cardi B. All right, so let's watch it real quick. This happened at 1:36 a.m. All right, so you see, it's in a message, right? Miss you for real. Then she even goes to his page and she's like, this is his page, guys. I'm just letting you know. Alrighty, so Sal, I'm going to say to you like this. The reason that I think this is a big issue is because if you didn't know, they went to court. I'm going to go back to that. Cardi B appeared in court on Friday for the arraignment in her strip club brawl case involving sisters Betty G and Jade. The Raptress was charged with misdemeanor reckless endangerment and assault after she allegedly had her goons swoop down on the sisters because she was suspected, one of them, of having an affair with Offset. Now, this is an old write-up. Cardi missed her scheduled court date on Monday, November 3rd because she was in Miami shooting a music video, so the judge gave her an extension to appear in the morning. In court, Cardi B's attorney maintained her innocence, saying she didn't harm anyone in the melee with the chairs, bottles, and hookah water pipes were thrown. The prosecutor asked that the rapper's bail is set at $25,000, but the judge releases her without bail because he doesn't consider her a flight risk. However, this is a big part. He did issue an order of protection for Betty G and Jade that forbids Cardi B from having any contact with them, including threats or comments about the sisters on social media. Culture's mama is scheduled to return to court next month, whatever. So that's still an ongoing case. Now, this message that Offset sent to this woman, Jade, do you think Offset is also in this order of protection?
I have no clue, but if he is, he just
that's why it's a big issue.
Yeah.
That and nobody, has really been paying attention to that if he is named, usually, I guess, what is it, order of protection, like a restraining order?
Yeah.
Okay, so more than likely Offset would be on that restraining order. Because, I mean,
why I don't know how far that they took it when they got the restraining order, as far as, like, is it between Cardi and the girls, or Offset included? Because I didn't hear his name mentioned in that. Was he included in the melee of throwing the hookah bottles or whatever?
I'm not quite sure. I know he hasn't been going to court with Cardi B. I don't see him in like any photos or videos of going to court with her. But one thing, because I'm going off the top of my head with this. One thing is that the reason Jade could have made that message public wasn't necessarily for clout, but if Cardi B just so happened to go through, Offset's messages, she would see a message whereas though they communicating,
yeah,
and then
some type of way or whatever, but
and then Jade may be possibly fearing for her safety. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So once again, I don't know if he was involved in the case, but he messed up big time if he was. And
Because that could be going against the order of protection. That could be like, what's it called? When you go against, that could be a violation of this order of protection, which is pretty bad for Cardi B. You know, because she's still in court, and then Offset's still messaging this girl. You know what I'm saying? But they're saying it got hacked. But what I did not notice, I was watching a YouTube video, and in the YouTube video, you know, in comments and stuff like that, they're saying that, you know, Offset's mom is the one that went into Offset's Twitter and was putting like, I'm gay and I like brassards in my face and stuff like that. So what they're trying to say is, Offset did message the girl, but his mom caught it and tried to clean it up, and that's when she went on Twitter like putting those, you know, raunchy things on Twitter. But I do know if you go on Twitter and you put raunchy stuff like that, they'll disable your account. Like if you start posting stuff like that, they will disable your account. So, and it doesn't necessarily have to be someone has your account. You could even do it. You know, put those raunchy tweets on your Twitter, and they'll be like, whoa, hold on now. And, you know, until they find out if it's you or not, they'll disable it. And another thing is, Offset was, he went online and he was like, I didn't do it. I've been having these problems for a while. I've been messaging my mom for a while. So I didn't know his mom was as internet savvy and computer savvy as she was. So, I mean, that right there, if his mom is internet savvy and, you know, let me see if I can find that video. Okay, so I was watching Gossip Girl XOXO, and she had put this up. This is when I found out his mom was really internet savvy.
So, I've been having some real issue with my email for quite some time. You know what I'm saying? I can scroll all the way up to these are DMs from a fan talking to my mama, letting her know, like...
Talking to my mama.
That I got songs getting leaked. I've been getting leaked.
So, evidently, he's talking to his mama about these songs being leaked because his mom is internet savvy and she knows how to do certain things. Now, what was you saying about older people?
Said, don't be fooled by the old people. They act like they don't know what they're doing, but they know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. And just per se, like, I know your mom would protect you. Like, if your mom knew all that, you know, computer stuff and how to do this and, like, because, I mean, some of them don't and some of them do. Like, my mom doesn't know internet and computer stuff. She constantly comes over here like I work for her to go on the internet and search people up. And yes, mama be on it. But she be wanting that information on. But, like, I definitely know my mom would stick up for me in a situation like this if she was internet savvy and she knew what she was doing. Because that's, you know, the conspiracy theory that his mom, you know, went and put up these Twitters to, you know, throw us off track. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like I said, I know my mom would cover up for me and get to her mind of thinking, as would your mom, correct?
I believe so.
Yeah, so, I mean, a mom is always like, that's my son, you ain't going to do this. And then, I mean, he's been accused of doing, you know, this cheating for a while. So, I mean, she is certainly going to stick up for her son, especially when it's a lot of money that's involved. If, you know, Cardi B was to divorce him or anything like that.
It's definitely an incentive.
Yes, there was definitely an incentive. So, and then another thing I want to bring up is if the courts, you know, have to, you know, if there's an order of protection and the courts need to see where this tweet came from, you know what I'm saying? They certainly probably had the resources to do that.
I believe so.
And then on top of that, he was still, when this message was sent to this Jade girl, he was still posting from his Instagram page, allegedly. So, child. All right, so this is from one of my other YouTuber friends, Taj TV. That's where I got this clip from. So, these were the tweets that were set out a few minutes after Jade released that video of Offset messaging her.
He licks ass cheeks.
You won't even want to say it. It's like really suspicious, right?
Who would post I'm gay, y'all? I don't know.
The hacker. They're saying the hacker did this. I mean, a couple minutes after, the Jade woman posted that video of her Offset in her DMs, that's when these tweets went out. I mean, it's just mighty. It's a coinky dinky, isn't it?
I ain't the smartest person in the world, but
okay, noted.
If you's a hacker and you got a celebrity account, would you not reach out to other celebrities, whether it be somebody that's in the same industry or maybe even somebody who you think, maybe he'll just help me out with something. I'm trying to start a business or whatever. Try to get some money out of somebody.
Or be like, yo, could you post this for me? Thanks, or, man.
I don't know, just something other than just trying to holler at this one chick who's basically like, she's a baby mom. Is Tekashi out now or he's still locked up?
All right, but let me ask you from a man's point of view.
I'm just
because I know that you've certainly been in situations where as though maybe you've been in a relationship before, and because we talked about this situation before, whereas though you was in a relationship and you missed the other person that you were with and you sent them text messages like drunk late night kind of thing.
It wouldn't be on no like just how this is playing out. I don't know who this is. It's baffling right now, but
no, but you told me that one time you was in a relationship with someone and you missed the other person and you sent them a text message, but you was drunk when you sent it.
Yeah, and I also called, but I never got an answer. And it was like, or maybe they sleep. But people do stuff when they drunk. Like they consistently text or call, and in this case, she was letting him know from the door, like, look, stop hitting me up. You married, your wife is going through a legal case right now, so maybe he didn't get the hint. Maybe he was too drunk. I don't know. But where was the rest of the legals?
But when you was found out, what was your reaction? Was your reaction just being quiet and like, that ain't me, that ain't me?
I really don't remember that.
You don't remember?
Nah.
Okay, so
it was the alcohol.
But how? But how would you respond? Like if it wasn't you?
I would say, nah, it wasn't me. At the end
But
of the
you
day,
would.
nah.
But if you knew for a fact it wasn't you, I know you wouldn't just sit there and be like, nah, that wasn't me. You would be like, with a loudspeaker, that wasn't me. I ain't do that. Yeah, a little more animated than him just, you know what I'm saying, laid back and chilling about the situation like he did.
Fuck it, you got me.
It was like, oh, if you got me, you got me. You think from a man's point of view.
That's how it is.
That's
how it seems. Yeah.
Like
it's whatever. Take it how you want to take it.
That's how it seems.
Pretty much.
So, it's crazy to you?
Are they even in the same state?
Who? Jade and Offset, yeah. So you think he was looking for that late night hookup?
Probably. They're in the same state. And
if
he
she
like,
would have
I
responded.
miss you, yeah. I'm pretty sure they'd be like, all right, I'm pull up now or whatever the case may be. And she talking about they broke night. If they broke night, they didn't break night together.
Yeah, and I said to you, breaking night, that's when the sun comes back up. Because we from up north, so we know exactly what breaking night means. You up like you're up like it's the middle of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what I also wanted to ask you is like, you could be with someone, but you could certainly get tired of it, right? You could certainly, from a man's point of view, just strictly from being a man that, deals with women, you could certainly get tired of the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
And then,
At,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
you can get tired of a lot of stuff, whether it's attitudes, emotions, feelings. Like, at the end of the day, just like how women get tired of stuff, men get tired of stuff too.
Yeah.
But everybody go through it in their own way. And in his case, maybe he was just like, you know, in his bag or just drunk, breaking night by himself, because that's what it seems like. And he's reaching out. She shut him down.
Evidently.
And then he would hurry up home, act like he was, I don't know, doing beats, I guess.
Doing beats.
Yeah.
He was doing beats, all right.
Somebody broke into your account and leaked your music. I don't know.
Yeah, but the other thing is, I think he's young. I think he's young, rich, and I personally think he was too young to get married, to be young and rich like that. Because I think he's like in his 20s or something like that. So he certainly hasn't lived all his life. You know what I'm saying?
And with the fame and everything comes a whole lot of distractions. So on the one hand, you're trying to be a father, which is hard in itself, same as being a mother. And you throw on being an entertainer, all this gossip going on. You just trying to live your life, have the best life as you possibly can. Now you got unlimited resources, so people won't be coming at you. Then you're used to that. Then once you try to say, okay, I'm settling down, the distractions come more when it's like other females reaching out to you or people from your past reaching out to you.
Yeah, but this ain't the first time he been caught out there. Had it been you, let me put you in his shoes. Had it been you and you were rich and young, do you think you would have settled down at that age? Do you think you would have been done sowing your royal oats, I guess they call it? Or would you be like, I'm young, I'm rich, you know, I'm going to do what I want to do? Do you think you would have been ready for commitment like that?
I really don't know, but in the back of my mind, I would just say no right now for the simple fact, because I know a lot more now. So at a young age, there's a lot of stuff you don't know and you haven't experienced. And for somebody to be that young, it's more temptation. When you get older, you realize certain things.
Yeah.
Like, my family is more important than the money and the fame. When you're young, it's like, nah, it's all about the money. Let me get to the bag. I holler at whoever I want to holler at. I do what I want to do.
Yeah.
So with age comes maturity. And I would hopefully say, you know, he's a little more mature now from this one incident.
I doubt it.
I said hopefully.
Yeah, I doubt it.
But
once a dog, always a dog. No, I'm just
kidding.
Say
that. But, you know, to each his own. Like I said, true. This is a learning lesson. People need to prioritize. Priorities, people.
Yeah, but this ain't going to be the first. I don't think this will be the first or last time, you know, a situation where he's doing something he should not be doing is done. Point blank, period, boo. Oh, gosh.
The J girl is Tekashi's
6ix9ine's girlfriend.
Girlfriend, okay.
But he's locked up. You already know that.
Yeah, but I don't know if he took the deal or not yet. So
yeah, I don't know. I guess it don't even matter because he shouldn't be messaging her anyway. Point blank, period.
But big shout outs to the girl Jade. She shot him down. She held it down. Shots fired.
You stupid. Alrighty, guys, so there you have it. I just wanted to get a guy's point of view of, you know, what they think is going on, you know, basically. I got as much truth as I was going to get, so. Alrighty, guys, so what do you think? We will see you later. Bye-bye.